everyone. I am Dr.D.Princy, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cyber Security, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. In this video, we are going to see about Python's arrays. Generally, array is a special variable which can hold a multiple value at a time. We can use a single variable to store multiple values. It shares a single name. The elements of an array can be referred using its index value. Generally, the index values start from 0. For an example, I'm going to declare or assigning three values Ford, Volvo, BMW into a single variable called cars. The square bracket is used to assigning multiple values into a single variable. The elements are separated by commas. To accessing the elements of the array, we are using the indexing. The index is enclosed with the square bracket. The index value start from 0. For example, to get the value of the first array item, I can use cars of 0. Cars of 0 refers the first element of the array, that is Ford. We can also modify the value of the array item by assigning the different value or new value to the specific index. For example, cars of 0 equal to Toyota. Now the Ford is replaced with the value Toyota. We use len function, which is used to return the length of the array, that is nothing but the number of elements in an array. In our example, we are assigning three values in the array cars. So x is equal to len of cars returns 3. When you are printing the value x, it returns the value as 3. Looping array elements. We can use for loop to accessing the array elements in an array. For example, I am accessing the elements using the for loop. The syntax of for loop is for a counter variable, n is a keyword followed by the array name and ended with a colon, then the body of the loop. I am just printing the value of the elements value in an array. For x in cars, the individual elements of an array car is stored in x. When the loop executes first time, the first element is accessing. When loop repeated for the second time, the second element is stored up to that last element in that array. The result is Ford, Volvo, BMW. Adding an array elements. We can also add elements after we declaring an array. Append is one of the method to add an element at the end of an array. When you are using the append method, the element is added at the end of the array. For example, cars.append of Honda. The Honda is added as a fourth element in the array. Removing array elements. Suppose if you want to remove an element or a set of elements, we can use a built-in functions. Pop is a method to remove an element from the array. For example, cars.pop of 1. 1 is an index value. The value is the corresponding value of the index 1 is Volvo. The result is Ford and BMW. The Volvo element is deleted. We can also use remove method to remove an element from an array. By specifying the pop method, use the index value. Remove method, use the item value. Cars.remove of Ford, I am specifying the element name. Ford is removed. The result is Volvo, BMW. Array methods. These are some of the built-in array methods which is used to accessing the array elements. Append is used to add an element at the end of the list. Clear, which remove all the elements from the array. Copy, it make a copy of the array. Count returns the number of elements with a specified value. Extends, it is used to add an elements of the list to the end of the current array. Index returns the index of the first element in the specified value because it accepts the duplicate value also. Insert is used to add an elements at the specified position. Pop, it is used to remove an element at the specified position. Remove, used to remove the items from the specified value. Reverse, it reverses the order. It reverses the elements either ascending and descending. Sort is also used to, so reverse, it is used to reverse the element. Sort is used to sort out the elements either ascending and descending. For example, fruits dot clear, it removes all the error, all the elements. The result of that array is empty. Fruits dot copy, I stored in X. The X contains the same value of the array. Fruits dot count banana. So in banana position is 2. Fruits dot extend of cars, I am extending the values cars. Already fruits have apple, banana, cherry. I am extending with the car value. So the resultant array have apple, banana, cherry, Ford, BMW and Volvo. Fruits dot index of cherry, it returns the index of cherry. It is the third element, the index is 2. Fruits dot insert 1 comma orange. In the specified position 1, the orange will be inserted. So the resultant array is apple, orange, banana, cherry. Then element will be shifted to the next. Fruits dot reverse, it reverses the list of elements. Apple, banana, cherry will become to cherry, banana, apple. Cars dot sort. Sorting is ascending order. So it starts with BMW, Ford, Volvo, alphabetical order. So sort have two parameters. One is reverse. Reverse takes two values, either true or false. True means will sort the values in descending order. False means ascending order. False is a default value. Key equal to my function. It takes the specific value based on what it can be sorted. In our example, it is sorted based on the length. So my function having a length. So in our elements, Ford have three characters. Mitsubishi have a high length. BMW have 3 characters. VW have 2 characters. So I'm using a length to sort the values. So the resultant array is VW, BMW, Ford, Mitsubishi is the resulted value.